Good evening. Um, I am here drawing today. Usually my evenings they have been a little bit difficult lately, finding the good moment to draw. But it is Friday, so this makes it easier for me, actually. Let's see, I should probably share the link with some friends. Let's see. In the meantime, enjoy my happy Friday, the 13th. Amazing times. Hope you had a good day so far. Live drawing. There we go. Caps lock and everything. I probably overuse caps lock, I'm not gonna lie. We have a watcher from Twitch. Hello. So I am a quite newbie streamer. You gotta say that I'm doing my first few days still, not even weeks. And recently I had my first raid and I didn't know what it was. And I was like, is this spam? Everyone's writing the same thing, which was probably rude. And I apologize if you were part of that crew. I'm learning what stuff are called and what they mean. So thank you for bringing your following to me. Appreciate. We have a color palette. I am doing, let me zoom out so you can see. I'm working on this one. I'm going to close the stuff I've done so far. So here is the sketch and some color palettes. May or may not tweak this color palette. I haven't decided yet. And yeah, this is the work I've done so far. And I was working on these stairs. And I think I'm going to keep filling these out. There we go. We want them solid so you can walk on them. And as usual, if anyone wants to be drawn, just let me know. I am here. I am available. What is this weird little thingy? It's the color, I think. Ah, I understand. There we go. Better. Yeah. Oh, something happened to the stairs here. Did the color block you? Let's put the line art on top, shall we? There we go. Better. Last round we put a narwhal in the magic pool of water in the moon cave of sorts in the mountain. The theme is moon, as you may have noticed. Moon Royale is the name of this place. And I'm gonna draw some houses now. So I need to turn off the stuff I've done so far. Let's hide them and continue on something new. So I think it's quite fitting that we do the house in front of what I just drew. So you can hear my family laughing maybe in the background. They're watching some kind of movie. This is the the hard life of mother artists. Like the minute family is okay and enjoying themselves, that's when we sneak off to get some drawing done. But I'm also catching up because this month I want to release this city. I haven't decided how to do it, or the details, but it's part of this art chapter and I want to finish it. So that's what we're doing. Just need to color pick this little color, and it's like a seashell, isn't it? Or a clam or something from the sea. I'm getting Nordic vibes. and moon vibes from her house. This belongs to the Moon Queen, and we will meet her again next week. That's the final wrap of all the kind of in-depth character presentations that I've done for this art chapter. I did like a little tweak. So people who collected the legendary versions of the moon characters, they got the summoning. They were like doing this kind of magic, and they got the beast. So obviously the Moon Queen has the coolest beast. So congratulations if you own a legendary version of this Moon Queen sitting here. This is like her chill vibe. She's when she does her summoning, her hair turns gray, and she's a little bit more scary. But not like overly scary. She's hopefully a good version of respectful. You'd, you wouldn't mess with her while she's doing her summoning. So yeah, I'm looking forward to reveal her moon beast, and that's what's happening next week. And if you're a collector of mine, I am super curious what you thought of these drops. I do them to give myself more time to do these worlds, and it's just these 2 weeks that have like a quite different setup, and then I need to tweak it again because I'm not focusing the next drops based on the characters. So let's see what happens after that. But so far so good. I've had no complaints, but I'm thinking it is like a little odd twist for sure how I do this. I wonder if I can repurpose this. May I borrow you? Thank you. I don't even know how visible this is going to be, but maybe something like this. Yeah, I know when I'm done with this, you can barely see the swing, but I know it's there. So this is like stuff that annoying stuff that artists does. We want to follow our own logic, even though people can't see what's behind. I really like to make it pretty, like even the stuff behind. If I'm in a rush, I'll skip it for sure, but it's just nice. And if I need to move characters, it's also nice if you have not trash behind every layer. I don't know. I need to hide that now so I can do the details. It's a bit of hide and seek going on here. Let's see if anyone needs me. Cheap viewers on. Cheap viewers on. Cheap viewers on what? I don't understand. Cheap viewers. Who are the cheap viewers? Are there actually a thing as cheap viewers? And what are the expensive viewers? How do we price them? I'm a newbie, remember. I don't know the rules. Do educate me if you want. I like people who just want to hang with me. That's my people. And I appreciate you even more if you want to contribute to my art by giving me little prompts like I want to be drawn as a hydra sipping coffee, or whatever floats your boat. stuff like that makes me happy too. But also no pressure. I know that sometimes we watch streaming because we're doing something boring in the meantime. So if I'm here to entertain you a little bit, that's just nice as well. You helped me by giving me some company. I do have a beautiful family lounging in the other room, but you're not as loud. You're not asking me to come look for socks and stuff. So you're a good company as well. But yeah, usually in my days when the family is not home, it's nice to have other people around. It's like coworkers, or like, you know, you share a bit of space. So that's nice. I'm just gonna check on X if I'm missing anything. No, I think we're good. I think that all the comments are gathering nicely where I actually draw. I might just tell people live now. There we go. Let's see if anyone knows. I might just close this other program that I'm not using. There we go. Good. I need all the memory for this little charming can that I'm using for live streaming. You can hear like the sound of my computer wheezing in the background. The struggle is real. Let's make a bit of a floor, and we have like a section going like this, and then we're gonna add the lady herself. I'm probably going to have to go through this hair again because for some reason sometimes Illustrator will straighten out my curly lines. It's like, there, I smoothed it out for you. It's smoother now. Do you like it? And I bet that in the design world, a lot of people are grateful for it because smooth is considered extra beautiful, right? But no, I need my squiggly lines. Look what it did. It did not follow my pen strokes. So yeah, that's why I always zoom in, and then there's like take two of the actual lines. I'm sure you can fix this in settings. I just haven't. I probably did it at some point, and then with another upgrade or something, it was removed, and then I just couldn't be bothered to do it again. What happened to the double? Dear. Let's try again. There we go. Yep. Something like this. We'll see if I have time to finish Special order. I had a donation of 300,000 droplets, and that unlocks like a custom place. And I've started interviewing the guy who got it, so we can kind of lock down what the design, what we're aiming for in terms of vibes and stuff. It's super fun. I'm so excited to start with it. I used to hate doing custom work or like, what do you call it, commission work. But this doesn't feel like commission work because it's all based on my style to begin with. Like early on in my career, people would ask me to do it, to fit a certain style or theme. And now people know what my style is. So the stress is off to, it's not really stressful at all to give people what they want. And because there's a conversation on beforehand, that also helps with expectations. And then you just have fun. If you forget to have fun, that's when stuff starts to look a little bit wonky, because I think I think you can kind of tell if the artwork was a genuine struggle. And that happens. Sometimes something is a struggle, but I think if it were to happen, I would probably say like, look, I need a week or two. I need sleep. I need something, and then get back to it. But so far, so good. I don't know if it's I'm getting so used to it, or I'm just not as easily phased by things anymore. I don't know, but it's nice. It's a good feeling. Okay, I made a tent up here, and I'm just gonna find that layer so I can find the teeny tiny. I have like a thinner line art, perfect for stitches and jewelry. Hopefully, there we go. And we're gonna find the golden yellow. There you are. A bit of jump back and forth, copy paste. We're getting somewhere. Whoops, sorry. There we go. And we're gonna put part of the crown. I don't know what to call it. Is it a tiara, maybe? Something like that. There we go. So the trick is, because everything is quite zoomed out, you might think that, oh god, that looks a bit clunky, doesn't it? It looks a bit simple, too simple. But it makes sense when you zoom out. Like if you don't draw chunky enough, it's gonna just completely disappear. Something I learned the hard way in the past. So I always simplify and do my best to make sure that whatever I'm doing looks the way it's supposed to do. And this line art isn't that thick. It's just that when I do a lot and work in a decent size, this happens. Her dress is, I don't know, should I draw, wait. I think I should draw the dress from scratch and just fill it out. I quite like her dress. I think in a different life, I could have enjoyed being like a dressmaker or something. But I probably wouldn't last a day if it was like The Devil Wears Prada. I'm not really fit for places like that. I've been to places like that in the past, and I ran. It wasn't my jam. I just enjoy when you can be a person and not just play the game, be the part people want you to be. Like it's just not sincere. It doesn't work for me. So flying solo is the best thing I could ever have done. We need a bit of skin. Shoo-hoo. There we go. Which leg did I start with? Will it? Yeah, better. Okay, and then we have the dress. We're lacking a few things. Where did the jewelry go? Wait. It's probably behind here somewhere. I have misplaced a piece of jewelry. There we go. There it is. Okay. That's better. And now we're just gonna add some color to her hands and hair. Now this will go behind the hair, so it's fine. We're just doing a chunk, like a little chunk of color. And we better draw this part as well. Let's see here. Kind of getting there. There's a lot of double lines going on here. I tried to be clever, but I messed up. So this is not looking awesome. Let's bring it in just a little bit and bring this hair. Just move. What's this? Not necessary. All right, and the piece of dress. I mean, I think this dress looks quite lovely, if I may say so. And we're gonna do the jewelry on top of everything. And we need the thin lines. I don't know if this is fun to watch, this part. It's quite meditative work, and it's very zoomed in, so maybe it's not as interesting. If so, then I apologize, but we cannot skip this part. We need all the parts to kind of work together. And she's moon crazy, this one, as you can see by her jewelry. But I mean, I would too if I had a moon kingdom. It's a great theme. Okay, let's see what we got. Yeah, we're getting somewhere. Excellent. Let's see. I should probably mix all these layers. Now we can move her. Isn't that great? We have some control, so we can show a bit more of the swing. Awesome. And then the actual house. We could put these layers together as well. Where's the roof? Did we get everything? Yes. All right. There we go. I think the swing actually has a woodsy color. So let's make it a soft orange brown. That's better. Okay, so we just made these, but we're gonna close them so we don't see them. And we're gonna close this one and enter the world again. And we're gonna do her house maybe. You know, stuff that is around. I usually start in one corner. That, you know, helps me a little bit structure wise. We have 7 people. Hello. Good evening or day. Wherever you are. We have 1 on YouTube, 1 on Twitch, and 5 on X watching. So that's cool. Feel free to write a comment if you want to. I'm just sitting here enjoying myself, drawing, and just doing my thing. I think everyone is always so polite. And yeah, I hope that if you really want to be drawn, that you reach out and let me know. That's my wish. Put it on my wish list. What's the color of this? It's a yellow, like the stars. Let's do it this way. So this one has like, it's like a flower or onion, something. I feel like you can kind of peel off part of this tower. But yeah. And it's bright red. And then we're gonna hide you guys because you're gonna be below what's coming here. I'm so happy that I found a little moment to live draw tonight because I really want to do it like every morning, every evening, in the weekdays, I should add. In the weekends, I just catch up. Oops. Oh, the layer was locked. I have to redo it. Sorry. Yeah, so in the weekends, I usually just play catch up. Not play catch up as the food thing, but I'm catching up with life and stuff. So I said that no live streaming in the weekends. And I think it's a little bit a shame because that's maybe when people have more time to join in. So occasionally I might jump in and live stream in the weekend as well. But right now I decided, nah, it's going to be too much for me. So sorry about that. This whole work-life balance people talk about, it's real. You gotta find whatever works for you and then run with that. So for me, doing a lot of live streaming and drawing, that's what I want to do. We had some bricks as well on this one. I really love bricks. I know you can tell. It's probably obvious to anyone watching that I like my bricks. But it makes it feel more real when you use like real materials. And even in fantasy worlds, I'm thinking they are using whatever rock and stone is available and close to them. I was talking a little bit about it in my last live streaming, that I like to implement a fantasy logic to everything I draw as well. It needs to make sense to me, because if I'm not buying it, I can't draw it. So yeah. Fun little fact, maybe. There we go. And let's group the tower. I'm gonna have a bazillion layers when this is over anyway, so I try to group them when I remember. Another oh god. I just did all the lines, and as I dropped when I finished drawing, it was in a locked layer, so everything disappeared. And I keep doing that without double checking which layer I'm in. Maybe I should put the water. Maybe this one should be below. I'm thinking loudly here. Here's the water layer. It looks like shit right now, so probably move these guys below. Oops, I know now why I did that. Okay, so the mountain is in the way. Should I move the mountain line art below everything? That would solve the issue. Probably. Of course, I grouped it. Sorry. There we go. What happened? Don't worry. We're putting it in a layer of its own. What happened to the stairs now? Oh, they're not. There we go. Oh, the moon needs to be in the back. There we go. All right. I think we're good now. So there's the water layer and my little roof. So high up. Go below the water. Thank you. And the tower too, please. There we go. And now I can just draw straight into the water and the water will fall on top of it. Perfect. Problem solved. I see. My tower needs to be, at least this part needs to be over the waterfall. There you go. And now for the rest of the house. Let's see. There's a lot of house going on with her house. She has like a house on top of her house. But I was thinking she's a queen. So why not? She can live spacious. Oops. And we're gonna put the secret door in with 2 keyholes. Giant keyholes. But it's nice if they're visible. So that was the reason why I made them so big. And also that it's bizarre and it fits a pop cereal theme. So it is intentional. And yes, it is a little bit weird. That's why I like it. Just gonna steal some color. There we go. And now we're gonna do one fancy little keyhole. They're not fancy, I know. I wonder what kind of key, like imagine the size of that key, carrying it to this door. And then she's gonna have like a little door. You gotta be able to open this. So here's the golden door handle. And maybe make it a bit shorter. And maybe you need one of these to hold it. I don't know. Makes it more doorsy, I suppose. There we go. And then there's like a moon window. I wonder what color I used. Is it the same? No, slightly brighter. There we go. We're getting somewhere, my friends. I hope you're not bored yet. Moon waterfall. Yes. It's a bit of moon everything going on. Moon door, moon waterfall. Maybe a moon cave. Might be interesting. Put this chat as overlay on your screen. Let's see. So you can interact with ease. You know, I don't know how to do that. I mean, I don't think this one follows me into Illustrator. No, it doesn't. So it only overlays on top of this chat window. So I need to switch windows anyway because it doesn't. It would have been excellent if it would have been like a floating little window that would overlay as I draw in Illustrator. But it doesn't, sadly. But it was a good suggestion. We tried, didn't work. Maybe there are features out there that will allow you to actually do that. Let me know if you know any place that can do that. For now, I don't know if there is any program that allows you to do that, sadly. Just gonna add the little tree because I don't like my unfinished mountain here. This part isn't visible, so I was just willy-nillying part of it. There we go. A little tree. And here's what we got for now. And it's already 9 o'clock, you guys. What happened to this day? I don't know. I feel like I blinked and it was afternoon, and then I blinked again and it's 9 o'clock in the evening. And now we're gonna do the rooftop, the grassy rooftop. I mean, considering I started this morning to draw this little floating island in Illustrator, I think we're doing well schedule-wise. So I'll probably make it in time, so that's good. Let's see, was it a good color? Yeah, it was kind of the same, probably. Just gonna hide that for a second so we can do the details. I think it really does a lot when you take your time to do these weird little, extra bits and pieces. Just makes it a little bit more kind of alive, lively place. There we go. And I like stepping stones. I don't know why. I don't have any stepping stones in my garden. I wish I had them, and now I draw them everywhere. But it's also like a nice visual focus. As your eyes travel, you kind of follow the path. If you do like little stones, your eyes will start tracing the little paths and stuff. So you can kind of play with the audience, as you draw them. So that's an added perk of actually doing details. I know some people have nightmares from all the work that is required to do these cities, but sometimes it's actually quite nice and restful, believe it or not. Not all the time, obviously, but I can say drawing over 100 people into Good Friday was not peaceful. That was a lot, but I also said that I wanted to challenge myself, so I guess challenge was accepted and done, and I did it, and it's one of the pieces I'm super proud of. So yeah, but it was its own level of something for sure. I wish I had live drawn while doing that one, but I wasn't quite there in my frame of mind yet. So yeah, you get to follow me from here on. And this is kind of like oats growing. I don't know. I do like these tall grass, or like they look like something you could grind and eat later almost. But it's nice with some varieties in what's growing. And I think they have like a very light color. What did I do? There we go. No! Oh, I didn't. Wait, let me copy the line art. There we go. Boom! We have some grass and small details, and then plenty of space to add more stuff. Um, I like this a lot. You should drink some water. Streaming is hard. I know. I'm actually thirsty now that you mention it. Don't give me ideas. The question is there any mushroom in this image? I need to see a Super Mario reference. A Super Mario mushroom. That's actually a pretty neat idea. I don't have any huge mushrooms. I feel like we definitely need it. The question is where? Where should we put a giant mushroom? Stuff has happened. So if I hide everything I've drawn so far and we're just looking at the sketch, we can see that we have some space, but some space has also been kind of been occupied by inhabitants of my world. So we have a cat chef preparing sushi, and a little unicorn. Somebody's here. I put Gertrude, my yellow cat, in, and we have some buddies here and here and here and here and there. Are you getting dizzy? Maybe I'm doing this too fast. Okay. And we have a buddy and his cats here. We have a tomato girl here. And we got this beautiful public artwork. Love never ends. It's like sand in an hourglass, which I thought was beautiful. So I made it super big. Yeah, so there's a lot of stuff going on now, and people being added here and there. So where should we place a giant mushroom? Let me think. Oh, I know where. We could place it like a sitting mushroom or something. Like we could give it a personality, a soul. Could be quite in the front, maybe. Oh, let me think about that one. Give me a second. and I'll sort my layers out and see what we have to work on. Let's see, adding all the stuff. Okay, so I need to hide the mountain again. It's just too much in the way. And we could, I mean, this is a very green area. There could be mushrooms on the grassy roof as well, actually. So why not give it a try? Let's see if you made another comment. The cat chef is awesome. I agree. That is a brilliant idea. I think Redacted was suggesting that one. So I love his imagination. So yeah, maybe. Let me see. Maybe we can do giant mushroom. I was thinking of those giant bitey flowers as well. They're pretty cool, but to make it giant, I mean, let's try this for size. Oh, it's under. Sorry, we need to put it over the water now. Oh, we need to put it on top even. Sorry, again. Let's put it here, top layer, and then just so we can see it, we make it red for now. Now, I'm not exactly a mushroom expert, but I think this could go for mushroom-ish. Just make it slightly smaller. It's still huge, you guys. I think it's cute. I like it. Should we put some dots on it as well and make it like a proper... How about a fish disguised as a person near the waterfall? A fish disguised as a person. You are cracking me up. Okay, how does a fish impersonating a human, what would it look like? I guess we need to make the fish first. Okay, I put him, of course, in the bottom layer under everything, so that doesn't work. Fishy color. Fish color, please. What could that be? Maybe something like that. Oops. Okay, we have an imposter in the making. And it doesn't have arms, so they're gonna just float around a little bit. I might have to shrink this down. It looks like ridiculously big right now. But here's the hoodie. Because every human is wearing a hoodie. And I'm only saying that because I'm wearing a hoodie today. But that's like my everyday outfit. I'm just gonna lock this layer. There we go. And let's continue on our fishy journey. There we go. It was a bit of a hassle to squeeze him in the right direction, finding the right layers so we don't get it like a weird something. Poor guy. I don't think he's succeeding well in looking human, but he's trying, right? He's gonna have a fake mustache. I feel like it's like the obvious, when people dress out and they are gonna pretend to be someone else, there's always this fake mustache. It's a joke as old as moving pictures, probably. There's a lot of dark going on now. We'll see if I can sort this out. I know that fish has like unnatural eyes sometimes. They can be like bright yellow. So he needs to hide behind these shades. But they're just a little bit too dark, I think. Let's try lower the opacity. There we go. And then we add some line art around. There we go. I don't know. I'm not sure he's fooling anyone. But he's trying. That human fish is spot on. And I love the mushroom. Speaking of the mushroom, I didn't do the dots. But I just want to do a few details on the shirt, and then I'm done. So I went to get the thinner line art, and we're gonna do like these little. Should we have like a drawstring? He pulled it tight so it doesn't show. And then can do some scales. And his shirt has this very human message. Yo! Because why not? There we go. Now he's a dude. This little fish is a dude now. I feel like we have a drama on our hands here. I feel like he's about to try to rescue the mermaid or something. I feel like he's up to something for sure. All right. Moving on to the mushroom. We need some classic dots. Now this is so much, very much like your typical cartoon mushroom, isn't it? But we're not really going for a realistic style. I feel like this mushroom could be of good use, to something. I feel like it comes with a story. So I will probably do something else with it as well, write something on it, or make it a little mini home or something. So yeah, let's see. Let's see what happens. But this is what we got for now. Let's put the mountain back in. So we did all of this today. I'm gonna remove the sketch. So all of this made today. Can you believe it? In my spare time, because I also had other stuff to do. So that's not bad. It's a good start. We're getting there. But yeah, we're gonna do this and more before we're done. So I have quite the challenge. But it's almost 9:30 here, and I think it is time for me to say goodbye for now. It was lovely drawing with you. Have my Happy Friday sign here. Hope you can see it. Here's my little wish for you. And thank you so much for watching. Um, 15 people watching tonight. Appreciate you. And enjoy your Friday the 13th. And enjoy your evening or morning or whatever it is where you are in the world. And